Today, gaming handheld refers to a broad spectrum of devices that includes powerful PC gaming handhelds that rival laptop performance, as well as small retro consoles that are inspired by designs from the past. Speaking of retro gaming, two handhelds now stand side by side, the AYANEO Pocket Micro and the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. Both come in the Android gaming handheld category, and both bring some exciting characteristics to this category. So, which one is the best? AYANEO Pocket Micro or Retroid Pocket 4 Pro? What looks good, feels good. So we'll start with their design. The AYANEO Pocket Micro is noticeably larger than a typical smartphone, both in size and thickness. The front is covered in laminated glass, while the back is a single plastic panel. The 4 face buttons are relatively small, but perform their function adequately. The dual analog sticks, featuring Hall sensors, are smooth and enjoyable to use. However, they stick out significantly from the device, which makes it less convenient to carry in your pocket. Along the bottom edge of the front, you'll find 4 function keys: Start, Select, AYANEO, and Home. Meanwhile, the top edge houses 4 shoulder buttons, a volume rocker, and a power button with an integrated fingerprint scanner. In terms of design, form factor, and functionality, the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro and Nintendo Switch Lite are quite similar. Both are small, flat handheld gaming systems with built-in controls and compact screens. Yet, the Pocket 4 Pro is slightly smaller than the Switch Lite. It is also shorter, though a bit thicker at 15.8 millimeters. Its buttons, joysticks, and triggers protrude slightly, which makes it less ideal for carrying in a pocket, but it will still fit. There are a few design flaws that affect ergonomics. The mostly flat back of the Pocket 4 Pro doesn't provide the same level of comfort as more contoured controllers. However, it's very comparable to mobile gaming controllers, like the GameSear X2S. You can also purchase a separate grip set to improve the feel of the device and give it a more console-like experience. Unlike most modern controllers, the joysticks are placed below the directional pad and ABXY buttons, with Retroid using a Nintendo-style layout for the buttons. The Pocket Micro features a 3.5-inch, 960 by 640 IPS touchscreen, surrounded by dedicated gaming controls. While the display isn't as striking as an OLED panel, it still manages to be bright and colorful. With a resolution below HD, there's less strain on the chipset, but the small screen can pose some challenges during prolonged use. Interacting with Android on such a small display can be quite frustrating, particularly when typing on the small on-screen keyboard. Once you've customized the settings to your preference, you may not need to use the touchscreen as often, but it becomes evident that Google's OS was never designed with such a compact device in mind. The display on the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro isn't impressive by any stretch, but it's not the primary reason games may look off. Retro games typically have lower resolutions than the Pocket 4 Pro's 750 by 1334 screen can handle. Even when a retro game's resolution approaches or exceeds that of the device, scaling problems may cause the graphics to appear distorted. At 4.7 inches, the screen is notably smaller than the Nintendo Switch Lite's 5.5-inch display, even though the Pocket 4 Pro is only slightly more compact overall. The large bezels around the screen contribute to this size difference. This smaller screen size can make it difficult to read fine text or see details, especially in more modern games. The Pocket Micro is powered by the Helio G99 chipset, so it's not the most powerful option out there in terms of raw performance. While the AYANEO Pocket S handles high-end emulation much better, it's not entirely unexpected that the Pocket Micro falls a bit short, given its smaller size, lower price, and less capable chipset. However, if your focus is on emulating Dreamcast-era games or older, the device performs admirably. The Pocket Micro handles 8-bit and 16-bit games with ease and can also run PS1, N64, and Saturn titles. It truly excels with Game Boy Advance games, where titles like Super Mario World, Gunstar Superheroes, and Golden Sun look fantastic on the screen. Another plus is that Android offers a wide selection of excellent emulators, many of which are available through the RetroArch interface. Additionally, the device runs a range of native Android games smoothly, including hits like Vampire Survivors, Zenless Zone Zero, Dead Cells, Chrono Trigger, Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, and GTA San Andreas. While the 2600 mAh battery isn't the largest for an emulation handheld, it's understandable given the device's compact size. While benchmarks can offer insight, the real test for the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro is how it performs in everyday gaming. Many users claimed that controller compatibility was a more frequent issue than performance itself. If a game's controls aren't quite right, you can often resolve this by adjusting button mapping presets or using the built-in screen mapping. For those unfamiliar, the Pocket 4 Pro features screen mapping software, which allows you to assign on-screen commands to the physical controls. Though not flawless, it's functional. Expect to spend some time tweaking settings, including screen mapping and other customizations, especially when playing emulated games. The AYANEO Pocket Micro offers two configurations. The 6GB RAM and one 28GB storage variant is priced at $219, with an early bird special of $189. The 8GB RAM and 256GB storage version retails for $279 or $249 for early buyers. The Retroid Pocket 4 Pro is available for $199 on Retroid's website or for $249 on Amazon. It comes in 6 color options: 16-bit, crystal, ice blue, watermelon, 16-bit US, and black. So, we can see there is not much difference in terms of their price. Then which one should you pick? If you want an emulation machine that can handle AAA Android titles, the AYANEO Pocket Micro is a good option. Meanwhile, the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro is suited for someone who enjoys playing and tweaking retro games on a handheld. But if you had to pick just one, the AYANEO definitely takes the lead over the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to get more videos like this.